Move it, move it, move it. All girls all over the world. Original King Julian for the case, man. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body, you don't move it nice.
Hey, everybody!
Right? Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on mother. Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on mother. Woman, physically fit, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, nice, sweet, fantastic. Big your body ocean at the big tight and woman, nice, sweet, energetic. Big your body ocean at the big tight and woman, nice, sweet, fantastic.
That's a good reason to stop, right? All right, everybody. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Great to have you all on here with us tonight. I'm watching to see who's jumping on. There's Dakota. Dakota, I hope your little boy is feeling better and your family is healing and getting better as well. Go ahead, guys. Let us know that you are on. Be sure to tag your friends and let them make sure that they're on, because you know what? You never want to miss out on Move It Monday, because there's always something fun to learn and something exciting for you to know. So it's really important that you set aside this time for yourself so that you can learn and grow, because the more you learn, that's right, the more you earn. And that's why it's so important to take advantage of the training. They used to say years ago, we would have, we called them rallies. Actually, when I first started, they called them assemblies, but they were meetings that we went to in person every single Monday. And the old saying was that, you know, if you had a great week, a great week, rally needs you. If you had a bad week, you need rally. So regardless of what your week was like, it was always important to be there, because you either were there to help lift others up and share, or you were there to take in things that could help you to grow your business. And that's why we do it. That's why we have our amazing leaders who come to you every week and share their wisdom so that they can help you as well. And you help them by showing up and then putting into practice the things that they talk about. So let's go ahead and get started tonight. I will start, of course, as always, with a quote for the evening, and I happen to really like this one. It came at a very apropos time. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. And you know what? That's the way I like to live life anyway, is just to jump right into the middle of whatever's going on and try to figure it out and keep moving with it. Because there's an old saying that you can't stand in the same river twice, because the river's always moving and life is always moving. And we can't stay in the same place and think things aren't going to change around us, because they will. And so what we have to do is be nimble and be willing to change and be willing to try new things and be willing to accept the change as something that can benefit us. So tonight we're going to talk about some different ideas of things that you can do that might be a little different for you, change it up a little bit. And I also want to go ahead and start. Let me take this little banner off here with your name. And there we go. All right. Reminder too, guys, don't forget we are on YouTube. So if you're having trouble here, you can always watch us on YouTube there as well. But I want to go ahead and talk about something that, keeps coming up. And I'd like to say this is probably the elephant in the room, where people are like, I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, the sky is falling, Chicken Little here going on. I just finished a fair. I told you guys last week we were at the fair. And probably every third person that walked by, would like, oh, they're going out of business. They thought they knew something I didn't know, and I'd go, no, we're not. No, we're not. And they'd stop and they go, well, I saw it on Facebook. I heard it on the news. And I go, what you heard is that we're in Chapter 11 reorganization. That does not mean we are out of business. That does not mean we have closed. That does not mean that the party's over. And so I had to do a lot of educating. And so it's really important, guys, that we keep the right mindset about the change that we are going through right now. Yes, we are open for business. And We are actually moving through the Chapter 11 process very quickly because we have had a venture capital group to invest in us to purchase the Tupperware company. And this is a very standard practice in businesses all around the world. Many, many companies are owned by other companies. Give you, just as an example, there are like under Procter and Gamble, there are food substances, there are cleaners, there are home goods, there are all sorts of different companies that are under this big umbrella of an investment corporation, a venture capital corporation. These are the companies that invest in businesses that they believe have great potential, and that they want to help those companies to grow, because that way their capital will grow as well. So we have been purchased by a new company, and they are very excited about having Tupperware as part of their portfolio. They're excited about what the future for Tupperware holds as well. We are still going through some of the process. There are still some more things that have to happen as they look at where did Tupperware go astray? Where did Tupperware, and I say go astray in the sense of how did they get into the debt that they're in? Now, having been in this business almost 45 years, I can tell you that I'm pretty aware of some of the places but that's the past, and you can't go back, and we can't change that. But what we can do is focus on the future and focus forward. So what I will tell you is that the U.S. and Canada is one of the most profitable parts of the Tupperware company. So nothing is going to go away here in the US and Canada. We are in business. We are open for business, and we need to be out there in front of people, because one of the things that really gets me going when I see this in the press is when they say Tupperware Tupperware is going out of business because they just haven't been innovative. People can just go buy the same old plastic bowls at any other store, and nobody really knows the difference, because and I know that that's not true, right? It's poppycock. We know that our Tupperware products are unlike anything on the market, that they are innovative, that they are creative, that they are products that stand the test of time. And once again, having been out there in public for the last 2 weeks, talking to people, seeing people, the number of people who came up to me and they wanted to just share their love of the product, their stories about what Tupperware has meant for their families, the fact that I still have my grandmother's Tupperware, and it's my most treasured possession. It means that we are here for the long run, and people cannot get tuppered out. And that's another thing. Oh, people, when you have a product that never breaks, people don't need anymore, which is, really, you need one bowl in your house. Come on. So we have so many things that people need. So what we have to do, and guys, this is so imperative, that we are the reason this business will succeed, is that we have to get out there. We have to talk our business. We have to show people that we're alive and well. We have to talk about our innovative products. We have to get over our fear of going live. We have to go live. And if you don't like going live yourself, use the videos that are in Tup Social. Use the videos that I've done on the Hooray Sells Tupperware page over the last few years. Use the videos that you've seen some of our other leaders use. Corinne's used, Michelle's used, Pam's used, Terry's used. Use those videos to share what our products do, because that is what's going to make the difference. So as I said, the US and Canada, we're doing great. There's nothing going to change here in the sense of they're not going to downsize us. They're not going to shut us down. They will be looking at around the world, which countries Tupperware is in. We're in 83 countries. Which ones are we thriving, and which ones are we struggling? And there will be some countries around the world that probably will be shut down. They will close the markets there. Now, that doesn't mean that those people won't be able to buy Tupperware, but what it means is there won't be offices in those countries. And those people there will be getting their products from other countries. They've already done that in some of the countries in the Nordic region. So they get all of theirs out of Belgium. They don't have offices in their countries. They get their products from Belgium. So it's just part of the process of making us a lean machine that is thriving and is productive so that we can be here for another 78 years. So be proud out loud about the fact that you are with Tupperware and we are open for business and we are not closing, contrary to anything you hear from anybody else. Even if it's your friend who's just, being the devil's advocate, because I'm telling you, we're good. All right. By that same token, I want you to be very, very aware and be very, very vocal to your customers that we are not going out of business, that anything that they see online that says clearance, closeout, Tupperware's going out of business, 90% off, blah, 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 blah. Even if it says Tupperware-us.com, because that is not our website, that they are fake. They are scams. And yes, there will be comments with people saying, oh yeah, I got this set and it was so great. And those are also part of the scam. That's how they do it. And it's not just Tupperware that this has happened to. I got one time for Home Depot and caught myself at the last minute because Charlie and I were looking for some outdoor furniture for our deck at our house at the beach. And I said, oh, honey, here's that set we were looking at. Wow, look at this price. And I started clicking on it and it looked just like the Home Depot website until I started thinking about it and started looking at it and go, this price doesn't even make sense. This price cannot possibly be correct. And sure enough, I logged out of where I was, went into the actual Home Depot site and realized I was on a scam site. So had a customer come up to me while I was at the fair last week. She got scammed. She shopped on that site because she thought, man, what a great deal I'm getting, until she realized she wasn't getting anything. And she was fortunately able to go to her bank, get them to stop the order, the charge, so she didn't lose her money. But if something popped up as she was doing it, says, this is potentially a scam site, and she goes, oh, maybe so. Maybe I better check into that. So be very helpful to your customers. Let them know anything they see like this is fake. Go live, talk about it, tell people this, and be very, very clear. We are not going out of business. Be very, very clear. I'm your Tupperware lady. I am here to help you. Check out all the wonderful specials on my website, my.tupperware.com/my name. All right. Make sure you're out there doing that, guys, because that is what's going to make the difference for you and for your customers, and to make sure that we finish 2024 strong and you make the money you need to have a debt-free holiday. So this Thursday is Halloween, and you want to be ready for Halloween. Last Monday night on M&M's, Brooke Sally shared some great tips with you on things to do. And a couple of those is be sure that when you're handing out when you're handing out candy to kids, candy's like money. When you're handing out candy on Halloween, or you're doing a trunk or treat, make sure you have something for the moms. For the parents. Okay. So what that can be is you can have a catalog with a coupon attached to it. You can have the coupons stuck in with a little maybe piece of candy. There's some cute little sayings you can put like on a payday candy bar that says, hey, let me show you how to turn, how Tupperware can help you have a payday every day. Or you can put it on a 100-gram bar and say, wouldn't you like to make 100 grand on your side business? You could put some like Tootsie Rolls and say, let's get on a roll and help you make some money. So lots of different things that you can do, and put a coupon in there and give it to the moms with a catalog, with a flyer. Maybe put it with a citrus peeler, with what to do with the citrus peeler, and put the coupon on there that says they get $10 off, 10% off when they order with you within the next 10 days. All right, because you always want to have that quick date right afterwards, right, for them to do that. So those are some things that you can be doing this coming Thursday this week while you're out and about. Make sure that you are carrying if you got that little Tupperware carry-all canister with the handle, and you made it look like a little pumpkin, you could have some stuff in it while you go out around town. You could be trick-or-treating around town, talking Tupperware all this week as well. But recognize that we are getting into that countdown for Christmas. And we only have like 8 more shopping weeks until Christmas. For us in ordering Tupperware, we probably have about 6.5, 7 weeks. And for ordering for the holidays, I just got my thing from Pirate Ship telling me that if I wanted things to get to people in time, and I was sending it UPS or I was sending it USPS, what were the dates that I had to send it by so it would get there. So I'm telling you, people are going to be starting to finish up their shopping in the next few weeks. So we want to be out there and be in front of that. We have some great specials right now on our website, and we need to start talking holiday gift giving. And I have someone here tonight with us to talk to you about that. I'm going to bring her on. Hello, Miss Pam. How are you over there in, I guess, Myrtle Beach, right?
Myrtle Beach.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you share with everybody some great reasons why they should be talking Christmas to their customers.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm sitting here running my finger across my throat going, Marsha, shh, she was starting off my whole presentation there. Hey, I'm Pam, and I am at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So I'm glad to come on tonight to give you some ideas of things that I've been doing over the years, and hopefully maybe some of these will help you too. And that's what I was supposed to say. Look at your calendar. You want to get a little excited. Don't get freaked out. Get excited, because this is our time to shine. This is not the time to tuck tail and go, oh, nobody's buying anything. They're too busy doing Christmas. You are Christmas. You are Tupperware Christmas. So with that being said, from Wednesday, we've got 8 more weeks, and it'll be Christmas Day. And that's really kind of, getting the crunch in there. So we want to get this going and going now. I'm just going to tell you something that I do with my VIP. I'm going to give you some ideas, and we're going to put this on the Hooray. The print just would come out small if we didn't do it this way, but I'm going to give you some ideas, and you can save them to your photos and then print them if you like. But I use a picture, and the picture that I put up there is the Santa Claus, and it says, here comes Santa Claus, right down Tupperware Lane. So when my VIP people see that, that is like the announcement, like instead of saying flash sale or Christmas sale, or, it's the announcement, she's getting ready to do something for this week's special. And I use that every time that I do it, because I want that recognition with them so they don't have to guess what I'm doing, okay? And with that being said, you're going to have to give them suggestions on what they can do with their products to help them check off their shopping list, okay? They have people that are hard to shop for. They've got son-in-laws that may have everything. They have people that are maybe into nature, like birds and taking pictures, and gardeners and different things like that. So, and they're hard to buy for because they don't know what they already have, what they might like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a couple of ideas off of here. I'm not going to read them all because there's 18. This is enough for you to have 3 per week, or actually I would probably do 5 per week. So you're not right down to Christmas, week doing it. But I would give them, like for the pet lover, you can fill up a modular mate with a leash, a collar, toys, treats, stain remover for like carpet or whatever, a gift certificate to a pet store. Here's one like for the movie buff. You can put in, what do we have on sale right now? We got the popcorn popper. And we're going to be showing that. And I've got a really cool little recipe that goes with it. I think it's called Christmas trash or popcorn trash. And it's a great popcorn recipe that you can put in to a big Vatsa bowl. And you put some microwave reheatable cereal bowls in with it. Maybe some spice shakers for them to do different spices on it. But you've got all these different ideas that you are going to show them how to do. Okay. All right, Marcia, if you want to go ahead and there we go. All right. Then this can be done so many different ways. And I know some of you have seen this. Some of you have not. This is the dry ingredients to make a brownie. On the little cards hanging from the ribbon, if you roll, turn it over, is going to be the instructions, and it is the wet ingredients. So they literally take the top off of the spaghetti pasta keeper and the little insert. They take that out to dump it into a Vatsa bowl, add the wet ingredients, and they could make their own brownies. They could make them in the silicone muffins and make a brownie muffin. But this could be a class. This could be having if you've got like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old girls or boys that want to do a Friday night get together, they can all make one for their mom to take home. They could make them for teachers. They can make them for bus drivers, different people at church, their Sunday school teachers, things like that. What you're going to want to do is check inventory with what you have, what we have in the online exclusives, what we have on the specials, what we have in our monthly flyer, different things that they add. And you're going to want to go from there as to what you can put those brownies in. And then you could have even more gifts. Now, here's one that's on sale right now that you can get. And that is the large deli keeper. Look, it's made into a charcuterie board. And it's got the seal on it. If you're invited to a party, a lot of times, sometimes you'll bring a $20 bottle of wine, or you'll bring an appetizer, you'll bring something. Well, why not gift them the container that it comes in with your name and your business card underneath with maybe a 10% coupon for the new year. Okay. I just thought that was the coolest thing. That's, really trendy idea to do. But would you have ever thought about doing a charcuterie inside of a deli keeper? It's easy to do. All right. Do I have anything else, Marcia? There we go. See the little canisters there? They're the things you're going to want to look for, and you can put your treats in. You can, at the top, take the seal off after you got the treats in, put the ribbon in, and have the ribbon enough where it can come up and tie at the top, and you can make individual gifts with that. But you always want to be in the forefront after you do the Santa Claus and have something that you share with them for each week. You want to make it where they want to tune in each one. Okay. All right. Did I have any other? Oh, the popcorn. Look at this. Is this not the cutest little idea? This is for the person that maybe is just starting out. Maybe they have a dorm. Maybe they're, starting to collect things for their kitchen or whatever. It's what is it? We kiss you a Merry Christmas. You have to, you can blow it up with your fingers once you see it a little closer. And the little tag is just adorable. But you put the little Hershey Kisses in it and just wrap it up really, really pretty like that. I have another idea I want to share with you. There it is, wishing you a Merry Christmas. I have another idea. How many of you make it a target focus to make sure that you earn the gifts that Tupperware offer you? Each month, there's a $500 level, a $1,000 level, $2,500 level. Each month we have that. Okay, I'm just going to let you know, I have a cutoff point in my mind that I do, which I started about maybe, all right, I started probably with the month of September, what I got for September, October, and November. I put that aside. I print off the invoice that tells me how much I co-paid, what was in each box. Like the box that I got the other day had one set of canisters, the 4-piece canister set. It had a spaghetti keeper in it, and it had the large cereal store in it. And I happened to earn 2 complete sets of that. I do the Christmas bags every year. And what a way. I put at least $30, $35 in each bag, and I charge $60 to $70. Usually it's $60. And it's kind of like a way for me to give back. And I do 30 bags. So when you do 30 bags times $30, that's $900. And that's my money to slide right into a brand new year with a nice party with inventory to work with for, other things that I do with my VIP group. So you take what you earn and you turn it back in without breaking your bank or your monies that you earn. So I wanted to share a little something with that. Okay. Yeah. So it's Christmas. That's my kind of Christmas gift to them. And I usually get nice Christmas bags. I get them from Amazon. They're like $1.38 each. And they love them. I had a lady come by the other day. Have you started collecting money? I haven't even mentioned it. She said, because I need to get my 2 bags I get every year. I said, no, hold on. I'm not collecting for them yet. So if there's any questions. Oh, and let me just tell you, you listened to me this week. Next week, you're going to want to retune in because Terry Bird's going to be on here and she's going to be doing shrink wrapping and actually showing you how to pull it together and places you can take them to so that you can have things on the spot. So it's kind of a part 1, part 2.
I love it. I love it. And these are the kind of things, guys, this is why you show up.
We do it.
Because you want these ideas. And we've all learned from each other over the years. And that's the beauty of our business is that, we learn something and we keep sharing and we share it on and we share it on. And as we're learning new things, we share that with others as well. So if you've got a new idea, if you've got something fun that you're doing, share it so that others can learn from it too. There's so much business out there, guys. There's more business than we can take care of. That's part of what we're faced right now is that people don't know that we're still around. We need to be out there. We need to be visible. We need to be talking Tupperware everywhere we go. We need to be carrying pieces of Tupperware with us. We need to be walking around with our big teas and sharing that with everybody when we're out there as well so that they can see that. Once again, I was sharing mine the other day with somebody. I was talking about it. And a lady bought 2 to give as Christmas presents because she was so impressed with them. Another lady bought one because she was going on a cruise and she wanted the short one to take with her on her cruise so she could have it by the poolside. So guys, there's so much business out there, but you've got to be the one that goes to get it. You can't sit at home and think it's going to come to you. You can't post one time and think your phone's going to blow up. You've got to be, like Pam said, every day she's talking to people and every week she's got something fun going on that people tune in for. It's all about relationships and being in front of people. So thank you so much, Pam. And already I have posted the recipes for the things that she shared with you guys tonight. So you're going to go check that out. But as I did say in the comments, guys, share your giftable ideas that you might come up with. Like what's something like besides like the whisk, what could be something that you can do? Maybe one of the things that's on sale right now that would be fun. I happen to love the little Mickey Mouse dish. I think that's just the cutest thing and especially if you know someone who's taking the kids or grandkids to Disney for, that's going to be their Christmas present. How cute would that be to have one for everybody with a little message inside? We're going to Disney. Wouldn't that be fun? So guys, think about it and give Pam lots of love in the comments there, guys. All right. Thank you, Pam. All right, guys. So as Pam said, every month you have a chance to earn great rewards. These little Explorers tumblers there at the $1,000 level. Once again, I had some extras of those because I've earned some in the past when we had them last year. I think it was a year ago. We got to earn them for recruiting, and I have had some of those. And once again, I was at a vendor event. I had these there. People were like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know Tupperware had something like this." These are things that are like gold, that you can turn them into money. So for $15, you're getting 2 Explorers, you're getting 2 of the Ultimate silicone bags, and you're getting 2 modular mates. Right there, guys, I sold the Explorers tumbler for $19. So right there, I sold 1 tumbler. I covered the cost of all of that there. Sold the second one. I've now doubled the amount of money that I spent. And then with the silicone bags, I am selling those like crazy because I'm sharing with people all the things that I use them for. I'm talking about how I carry, makeup in them. I send them with things for the kids in their lunch boxes with my grandkids, how I use them when I travel, how I keep one in the freezer for, an ice pack, how great they are to pre-make some meals, and you can do boiling bags with them, or you can put them in the oven. And people are going, "Oh my gosh, these are great." And they're buying those. And of course, everybody needs modular mates. And those are the perfect size to fill with little goodies, homemade goodies that you can give this holiday season. We will be sharing over the next month or so some more baking ideas, cooking ideas, class ideas that you could be doing, candy making classes, cookie exchanges. You can be doing seasoning blend mixes. So you could, I think Corinne talked about how she was doing the DIY with your own pumpkin spice and apple pie spice and chocolate decadence mixes. These are ideas that you can be incorporating and showing up live on Facebook, on Instagram. You can do little short videos. You can run them in your stories. You can put them on TikTok and just let people watch them, and then always have your website handy for people to go check it out. Even more exciting things at the $2,500 level. Love that low Cheese Smart, because that's a perfect size to do a charcuterie in. And then, of course, the little kids set. That is the perfect gift for anyone that has kids, especially elementary kids, because they can make their own little stuffables. I personally like to make my own little mini apple pies out of it and little pizza tarts in it, because they're just the perfect thing, and you can bake those and they're so good. And then the knives and things. Once again, you could be selling all of these things and making so much money. And then at the 5,000 level, we have some folks already there, and others reaching for it. Your Micro Pro grill, guys, for $20. What? And then you've got the vent and serve and the spoon and the keychains. So yes, we are 2 days away from the end of the month, and many of you are very, very close. And maybe, you're not sure that you can get to that next level, but guys, don't give up, because there's a lot that you can sell in the next 2 days if you get out there in front of people and you do it. All right. So parties coming up to kick off our November and turn our November into a Yes-vember. And really and truly, guys, everything in our business is about front loading. It's like, Tupperware is giving us a special every Friday. So last Friday, it was Foodie Friday, and we have all these great tools. We have the whisk. Hey guys, that little whisk, whisking you a Merry Christmas, just the cutest idea ever. That'll be the best little stocking stuffer. But I will tell you that those whisks are getting low on the website, and they're only $5 right now. $5, guys. Those are normally $11. So go order some, invest in that, get them, and then you could make them up into the little things, and you could walk around and sell those. You could go into businesses, offices, and things like that. Many years, well, we used to do this all the time back in the day when, we typically in December, we would have to just like hustle whatever we had on hand to sell because we couldn't get our products, as easily. People weren't, because everything we did was in-home parties. We didn't have a website that people could order off of. So, people were kind of like hesitant to hold in-home parties when you got to that second week of December. So what we would do is we would get products and we would fix them up as gift sets, and we would go around to businesses and we would talk about, we would offer these as cash and carry gifts. Right now, you could still be doing cash and carry gifts at your vendor events. You could do cash and carry events. You could do a stop and shop cash and carry in your own home. But these kind of things like that like the sand art brownies that Pam was talking about, that's like a grab and go gift. And, when you put it together for people, you already have them made up for them and they can take them. They're going to go to the store and they're going to buy those things at the store that have been sitting on the shelf for six months, or they can buy the one that's fresh from you. And then they have a Tupperware container, not a ball jar that could get broken. They're going to have something like that. This little whisk is going to be the best little stocking stuffer. It's so adorable. Terry's going to share some others with you next week, some little cute, adorable things, but grab a few of those whisks right now before they sell out so that you have those. Also, check out the spatulas that, because like the spatulas are on special right now. And those are also always really great because you can tie a little bow on them and put a little sprig of, and spread a little sprig of holly or berries, or fake flowers or whatever. And you could say, spread a little love. And you could give those as stocking stuffers, show those as stocking stuffers too. It's all about giving people ideas, and people always want something quick and easy that they can grab and go. People are going to be going to parties where they have to have a $10 gift or a $20 gift. These will be perfect things that you can do with them as well. So one of the things that I want you to start thinking about is I want to put all the parties that I can into the first of the month so that when a new brochure opens, when new specials open up, then my customers can get the best, because all of our monthly offers, all of our flash sales offers are designed to sell out. So you don't wait till the last day to order. You go ahead and get your orders and you pace them as you get them early, because chances are if you wait 4 weeks, they're going to sell out before you get to the end of 4 weeks. So you got to hit the ground running the first of the month. You want to do if you have to do an order every week, you tell people, this is the deadline. This is the deadline. I'm doing an order this week. And that way you put in an order every week, and you're going to get them back quicker that way too. So that's a really important thing to do. So start front loading your month and making sure that you have, your ducks in a row so you can run with it. There will be new Friday specials this coming Friday. So you want to be checking for those also. So that'll be something fun and different. So you can kind of make it a big thing. Like every week on Fridays, you're going to go live and you're going to share what's new and what's on special. And then every Monday, the online exclusive. Sometimes it's price drops on things that we're getting down to the last few, and Tupperware is just clearing them out. And sometimes it's something that they have a little extra that they threw in there as an online exclusive. That's on Mondays. And so you can kind of use that as a way to keep things moving with your customers. Looking ahead to the month of November, which starts on Thursday, Halloween. These are our folks who have parties up for the month. We have 10, and I'm going to go ahead and, hey, Siri, give me a number between 1 and 10. Hey, Siri, are you there? Give me a number between 1 and 10. All right, here's the random number. Can y'all see that? It says 8. Random number 8. Number 8. So that would be Leslie Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leslie Smith, if you are on, let Charlie know that you are here. because you just won a party pack. Yay! Because you have a party up for next week. Okay. So that is our Parties Up challenge for this week. And now I want you to think about, guys, how important it is to think of all the people that you know and think about who needs what you have. Who needs your products? Who needs your opportunity? We do not want to be the best kept secret in town. We do not want to keep to ourselves everything that we have in Tupperware. We want to be sharing with people. And I had someone say, well, I don't know if I want to, why would somebody want to start selling Tupperware now with all that's going on? Why would they not? Because honestly, what's happening is because people, think that Tupperware is going out of business, they're looking for Tupperware ladies, like Tupperware folks, Tupperware men. They're looking for people that sell Tupperware because they want to get Tupperware. I had 3 people contact me from my website this week because they saw that Tupperware was, going out of business and they wanted to get some Tupperware before we went out of business. And I said, well, we're not going out of business, but I'll help you get your Tupperware. So this is the things we've got to be sharing with other people. So make that list right now. Who do you know that that you like to spend time with? That's someone you should welcome into Tupperware. Who do you know that could benefit from a home business because they could use the extra money, but they need flexibility? Who do you know that is a mom with small kids and maybe she's homeschooling and this would be a great thing she can do as a family business? Who do you know that works a full-time job but would need some little extra, wants to sock away a little extra money for something? Who do you know that's an empty nester and has a lot of extra free time? Who do you know that is approaching retirement and looking for a little stream of income on the side when they retire? All of these are people that you need to talk to. Who do you know that's a foodie? Who do you know that loves to cook? Those are people that need to be in Tupperware too. At least have a Tupperware account so they can shop at a discount. And the same thing, who do you know that really loves to cook that needs our products? So if they don't want to sell, then they can at least, consider having a party or they can buy. Remember the mountaintop. We always think about what we have. That's the best thing that we have. And the best thing that we have is our Tupperware business opportunity. So let's all go and make a list. Make a list of 10 people right now. And when you do that, I want you to put that in the chat. Make your list of 10 people that you are going to reach out to and at least give them the opportunity to tell you no. That's all I'm asking you to do. Make a list of 10 people, reach out to them and tell them that I asked you to pick the most special people that you know, the people that you think would be the greatest asset to our team. And you thought of them. And then offer it to them. That's all you got to do. It doesn't matter whether they say yes or no. Just go and do it. 10 people, ask them that and report back to me that you did it. All right, 10 people in the comments, go talk to them, report back to me what they said. And you know what? I'll have a gift for you for doing that. Okay. So what do you have to offer? When you recruit somebody, you have a chance to get the Great Master for your first recruit. And with 3, you get to add those extra cones to it. You still have 2 days, guys, to get this done. We have our digital option for just $15 that gives them the website, the opportunity to shop at a discount, to get free products in our Ready, Set, Activate program, training and fun and all kinds of good stuff like that. And then we also have the Deluxe Bundle, which they can get that $300 worth of Tupperware for $139. And if they don't want the products, they can sell it and they can put money in their pockets. Why would you not give them that option to do that? Huh? I'm just saying. This is something that's huge. And then our Ready, Set, Activate is there for them to add all these extra things, including the free Tupperware, $50 free Tupperware each month that they sell $500. So guys, that is, this is what we have coming up a little bit later at 9 o'clock. We have our M&Ms. I encourage you to stick around and watch it. We've got she's like a legend in Tupperware, and she is going to share with you that through all of the ups and downs of the business, how you can still make money in this business. And I encourage you to listen in to see what she has to say. So as we close tonight, I couldn't decide on my quotes. I want to finish with 2. Don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can do. There is always something we can do, and you can't spell challenge without change. So if you're going to rise to the challenge, you have to be prepared to change. So maybe you've never done something live before. Now's the time. Maybe you've never gone out and just talked to a stranger. Now's the time. Maybe you've been sitting back worried about what's going to happen. You know what? We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen from one minute to the next. But you know what we do know? We're in charge of what we do. So let's get out there and let's make something happen, and let's make business grow, and let's make money while we're doing it. Also make sure, I forgot to put on the slide here, November 16th coming up, our 30th Tupperversary here in Charlotte. I encourage you to make time to stop by with and be there with us from 2 to 4. We're going to have a lot of fun going on. We've got some great things that we're going to be doing. There's going to be products, a free product for everybody who comes. Bring a carload of your friends with them. Let them see what Tupperware is all about. And you might leave with a party booked. You might leave with some orders from your people you brought with you. You might even leave with a brand new recruit. So let's make some big things happen here over the next few weeks. And definitely over the next 2 days, because we want to make sure we make our goal in the next 2 days too. We want you all to make some money in the next 2 days too. So let's go do it, baby.